Holy shit, Brim. Nice job.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
What's wrong? You dropped 30 kills as a smoke agent. That's insane.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm smurfing though, so it's not that impressive.
Well, yeah, it's pretty obvious. What rank are you on your main?
Well, I was Immortal 3, but I'm currently just floating around Immortal 1.
Whoa. I wish I could be immortal. Do you think you could teach me how to be immortal? I'm only plat 2 right now, and I don't know who you're boosting here, but they must be very grateful.
Oh, I'm not boosting anybody.
Oh, so what are you doing here?
I just wanted to play something other than smokes, I guess.
But you're Brim.
I know! Because no matter where I go, no matter how fast I try to lock, everyone locks every other role but controller, and I'm left to fill. And I'm not trying to throw my games, so I continue to play Brim, Omen, Viper. I smoke while my team goes and has all the fun. Will I ever be thanked? No. But I'll be blamed for not knowing how to play smokes properly. Well, Jesus, if you know how to play smokes so well, maybe you do it. So I decide to smurf alone with the mindset, you know what? I'm just gonna lock someone that isn't a smoke character. And you wanna know what I did?
What?
I've realized I've played smokes for so long that I'm only comfortable playing smokes on every single map.
Oh my god.
So, do you really want to become immortal? Because it will cost you everything.
Jesus Christ.
The f are you looking at? Immortal. The red rank. The rank that gives you a spot on the leaderboard. It's something that most people shoot for when climbing the ranks, whether it be because of the achievement factor of being able to show off your cool new rank, or because you think you'll get better and smarter teammates. I mean, after all, it's the top 0.5% of players. They have to be good at the game, right? Right? I'd like to start off by saying rank is not a good measurement of your skill. You should never let a rank define who you are as a player. Because for us in higher elo, we see a lot of things that make us go, this is what high elo looks like. Take this clip for example.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Ah!
One enemy remaining.
Bro, I just got on. I don't know what the f that was.
Rank should only be used as a means of motivation to get better. I shot for Immortal back when I was only in gold, and look at me now. I want to say right off the bat though, this video is not supposed to be a video about me bragging about getting a rank in a video game. What I want is to show you guys what I did in each rank that got me to the next level. So without further ado, let me take you on a little journey, my journey, on how I earned the red rank. When I first started playing competitive in Valorant, I was gold, and I was a dirty little Cypher man. Not like dirty isn't good, like I was just a little rat. I chose to play Cypher for one reason and one reason only. His util was simple. Since I was coming from CS, I was a little intimidated by every character having different abilities and whatnot, so I just picked Cypher because I thought he was easy. I didn't have to frag, I didn't have to flash or smoke, all I had to do was just place the trips, cover the flank, and try to hold sights. So that's what I did. But becoming a great Cypher wasn't easy. To be good on any agent in this game, you have to go through the trenches with that agent and get dumped on. And boy, did I get dumped on. But I wanted to get better, so I didn't get mad when I lost games and failed at holding sights. After all, I'm only gold at this point and far from perfect. But I tried to improve aspects of my game, but I didn't really know what I was doing wrong. You see, it's hard to find out exactly what you're doing wrong or could be doing better in the heat of the game. So what should you do in this situation? Well, coming from a sports background, I knew watching myself play helped me see all the dumb things I did, so I started to record my own Val games and then I watched them. If you don't want to do this, you could send your video to a coach or something so that they can tell you what they think you're doing wrong, which is something I want to do, so you should definitely join our community Discord for that and more. Link in the description. But yes, as the nerd I was for the game, I watched my own VODs, because like I said, in the moment, you're just reacting to the situations you're given, and in most cases, you're really not thinking about them afterwards. But seeing the mistakes you did after the fact makes you think, damn, that was stupid, or I could probably improve my crosshair placement, or whatever. This gives you something to work on and allows you to start setting goals for yourself. Once I started doing all this, I made it to plat. So by this time, I was a fantastic Cypher, because I knew what worked and what didn't. So now that I have my comfort agent, I have to work on something else. So what I did is I chose to work on my mechanics and movement, because, well, it sucked. The way I worked on this was in-game at the range. The range is a great tool for consistent practice. There's ways to work on peeking, strafing, flicking, and more. If you think playing comp or death matches alone will help improve these skills over time, you're not wrong, but it will take significantly longer to achieve what you want. Now, I want you to notice that I've said nothing about aim yet, because when people want to rank up, all they do is think about improving their aim, which is just only one aspect of this game. People will hit aim labs all day, but they'll never hit brain labs, am I right, guys? But in plat, my aim wasn't the greatest. I got most of my kills by outsmarting people with util and playing weird angles because I was a little cypher rat. And if you're wondering, I played at 0.27 on 800 DPI, which is a low sense. Like, I could barely do a 180. But it's what I was comfortable with, so I used it all the time. Just recently, I switched to a 0.4 at the same DPI, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm liking it more or not, but when you're grinding, don't change your settings, because it's not the settings' fault that you're a low rank. You are. So be consistent with your settings. Don't change crosshairs, graphical settings, etc. And if you really have to change something, only change one thing. I can go through my settings, but everyone's different, so my settings may not work for you. So just experiment and then pick what you like. And now, I must go through ELO hell.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Personally, Diamond was my ELO hell, and it was not fun. It felt like all my games were either Smurfs, people who had no brain.
Wow.
30 seconds left. One enemy.
Or people who had no aim.
Schmidt! Hit him!
But I knew blaming them and complaining about it won't do anybody good, so in this ELO, I inherited a strong mental. I also became Mr. Nice Guy in all of my games. People who know me know that I do something crazy, something that 99% of people would never do. Come closer. Come closer, it's a secret. I treat people in the game the same way I would treat them in real life. I've won so many games in Diamond by being a good supporting teammate, not putting people down and just being a good person. Like, seriously, people. Some of you people get power trips from being behind a screen in Diamond ELO. Diamond. And if you really gotta let out some anger, don't say it in game, please. Don't bring the negativity to the team. If someone makes a bad play and is frustrated, why the hell would you want to add to that frustration? Just say NT and move on. That person is probably just upset as you are that they lost the team around, so you don't gotta make them feel worse. I would have never made friends with my boys Mr. Big and Poe if I was some D-bag cypher. And we talk about it all the time. I was chill, they were chill, and now we play together in Immortal lobbies after meeting in plat. Which also brings up another great point. Making these friends allowed me to solo queue less. We built trio chemistry and won so many games together. So if you hate solo queue, just be a respectable human being. Like, I would rather have a lesser skilled player who's chill on my team than a highly skilled D-bag any day. Going back to ELO hell though, my mental fortitude was built in ELO hell. Keep your composure and take breaks. Something I always did was after 2 games, I just reset, take 5, get up, stretch, drink water, whatever, do something. After that, I'd play a DM and then get back to comp. Like, I know this is only a video game, but seriously, take a break every now and then. Because you'll either rage queue like my teammate Wartezi, who went from Immortal 1 to A1 and lose a ton of RR. Sorry, Logan. Or you'll be fatigued and play like garbage. So let's quickly recap so far. By the time I was Diamond, I watched my own VODs, knew my flaws which I improved on, played on consistent settings, been through ELO hell, built a strong mentality, expanded my agent selection, built good mechanics, made good friends, and have been absolutely shredded countless times in ranked. Continuing to further these skills allowed me to hit Ascendant easily.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And now we're in the home stretch, Ascendant to Immortal. The only thing I started to do differently though was I took the time to learn lineups for all the characters and get good with the agents I played with. There is a huge difference between a mediocre initiator versus a great one, but this goes for every role in the game. But I highly suggest that you learn at least 2 agents in every category, because I hate having people who say they can't play a certain role well. Like, you are in Ascendant, but only know how to play Jet or Reyna. So if those 2 agents get taken, then what? Learn more agents and become confident with them. After that, all you gotta do is keep practicing everything I've already talked about. The only thing you need now is more experience, more reps, more losses, more learning opportunities. Because at this level, you begin to develop a game sense like no other, and you begin to learn specific timings on certain maps with certain agents. And I think that's what makes Immortal players the top 1%. You start to learn certain things that can be only learned with a ton of time. All the little details are in the back of my head with all the agents that I play. That's what I feel makes me an Immortal level player. Because of all this, I can play the game confidently and don't second guess myself. So once again, I've been through the trenches. I've built a strong mental. I know my weaknesses, know my strengths, have good teammates by my side, great game sense, good aim, good mechanics, and know my agents inside and out. I also fill every game. You don't gotta do that, but I just like having a good team comp, so I deal with smokes. Funny enough though, I actually enjoy playing Brim because he's kind of cringe with the Molly lineups, but that's just me. Play an agent that keeps your brain engaged. But yeah, that's what my Immortal journey was like. It may not be the same for everyone, but I feel like a lot of us go through similar experiences but may not know how to go about dealing with them. Also, I'll be making videos going way more in depth into everything like mechanics, peeking, etc. But I just wanted to share my journey as well as see where you guys are in your journey. And no matter what struggles you're going through in the game, don't worry, you will get better. Fonzie believes in you. Lastly, thank you guys so much for the support on the first video. I've only made 1 real video and I've gone from 27 subscribers to 500. That is insane. Like, I can't show my appreciation enough for you guys. We're currently working on making a community Discord to do events with you guys, as well as select people for VOD reviews and coaching sessions. If that interests you guys at all, please go check the link in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one.
36.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
Enemy down.
In the corner.
Neutralized.
To your right.
1 enemy remaining.
Recon.
No way I did that, bro. No way. That's why they call me the Fonz, baby.
No, that was actually